Hello. I want to announce that Erin, Tropical Storm Erin, is now a hurricane. Hurricane Erin. And this update will be an update for Hurricane Erin. And as you can see, looking at the warning cone, it's going to become a major hurricane by probably a little more than 24 hours. It's got plenty of warm water to work with. If we go over to Earth and old school, look at our water temperatures here. We got plenty of warm waters, SST anomaly, plenty of reds here for it to, so plenty of warmer than normal water. That's going to help strengthen this thing. And there is a tropical storm watch for, it looks like, one of the islands over here. But this is going to be a very powerful hurricane, and even though it's probably going to recurve, it's going to have effects, and of course we'll talk more about that on Sunday. But let's get to the latest statement on Hurricane Erin. Erin is developed intensifying as it heads near its closest approach to the north of the Leeward Islands. As of 8 p.m., its location 19.4 north, 58.5 west, 310 miles east-northeast of northern Leeward Islands. Maximum sustained winds are 85 miles an hour, moving west-northwest at 17 miles an hour. Minimum central pressure 982 millibars, 29.00 inches. We have that tropical storm watch in effect for Agulhas, St. Martin, and Barthélemy, Saba, and St. Estelios, and St. Martin. So tropical storm watch. They're going to get brushed by it. And they expect this continued motion and an increase in forward speed. It's going to expect it to move just north of the northern Leeward Islands, the Virgin Islands, and Puerto Rico over the weekend. And steady to rapid strengthening is expected over the next few days. And hurricane force winds extend outward up to a small storm in size. Hurricane force winds extend outward to 25 miles from the center. Tropical storm force winds extend outward up to 115 miles from the center. So we're going to be taking a look at various satellite images of Erin. Let's start with this one here. And you can see there it is. Almost looks like it's got two sections there a little bit, but it will become better organized. Let's see if we can do the true color one. So this is the true color one right here. And again, you can clearly see, yeah, look at that. Very compact. It's almost got like another little piece of it over here. But this is going to become very, much more organized, for sure, in the time being. Let's go and look at some of the spaghetti models. And the good news is they all recurve away from us, pretty much. They're going to go in between Bermuda and the East Coast, but there will be really big waves. There'll still be effects because it's a big storm. At least this is what the models are showing now. We can look at some of the ensembles. Still pretty good agreement here. It's good to see this kind of agreement. Makes for an easier forecast. This intensity guidance, though, is pretty telling. I think this thing is going to become a Category 4 hurricane already. As we get 72 hours out, it's going to be very powerful indeed. So again, we're going to talk a lot more about it, Erin, in detail on Sunday. But I wanted to update you on the latest on this now Hurricane Erin. Briefly, we'll go over the weather here today. Again, we had some haze. It wasn't that cool today. It was kind of warm and a little bit of humidity. There's a little bit of haze there. Nothing terribly thick, but enough to affect the sky a little bit. So you can see I was in Pine Lawn today. That's all I could do. But you could see the haze, a little bit of the haze in the sky there around that pine. So not a really deep blue sky. However, if you put a circular polarizer on the camera, it helps. So it helps cut the haze down a little bit. So that's one way of dealing with it if you want to get nice photos. Speaking of that, look at the sunset here. This is from Rockville Center later, and you can see some haze. It's a mostly near surface smoke today. Wasn't so much aloft, but you can see the sun looking kind of orangish there and reddish as it's going down. So definitely some smoke around today. It is impacting the air quality as well. So if we go to the AQI, you see we have moderate air quality in effect. Purple air, we'll go to that. And you see, yep, we've got moderate air quality in effect. Let's wait for this to load here. And you can see much better air quality over Maine. They're in a much better air mass in this area where the green is, but we have some of the smoke around. It's near surface smoke, so it is affecting us a little bit. And go back to the weather and hazards app. That kind of shows the tail here. So Islip 75 with a dew point of 70, got up to 88 at Islip. But if we go up here until like Manchester, let's see what they find Manchester here. I'd like to find an official observation site for Manchester. Let's look at airport. Here we go. They only hit 81. Look at the dew point, 52. So that's the nice air mass that unfortunately we're not really going to be getting into. Hey, if you were further in northern New England, you had beautiful weather, clear skies, no haze, and nice low dew points. But for us, our dew points were not as low. If you look at Long Island, you'll see that, again, the dew point's up to 70. It was a little lower earlier on. We had dew points into the 60s, mid-60s, but not nearly as low, not nearly as comfortable, and a lot warmer. So, again, the core of this air mass staying to the north, as it always does. We got kind of almost a stalled boundary that actually triggered some showers that were happening as well. Let's go to the just look at our forecast for the rest of the weekend here, because there are some threats for thunderstorms on Sunday. So we'll go look at the HRRR briefly, just show you what's going to be happening here. Tomorrow, there could be some activity inland. It's actually showing activity to the north of us tomorrow, in Connecticut, but then it kind of fizzles out later on. But it's just because we have this moist air going up again, that we're in the periphery of the high. The core of the air is to the north of us. And then a better chance, I think, on Sunday for seeing some thunderstorm activity. You can see there. That's as far as we've got here. Nothing severe being noted, but that's pretty much what we have. The HRRR is introducing that slight chance for tomorrow night. So, and your reason is pretty obvious. The dew points are not low. The dry air is to the north. We're not really getting into it at all, unfortunately. And then for Sunday, you can see here we're going to have more of a southwest wind, which means it's going to be hotter. Tomorrow will be cooler because it will be more of a southeast wind, and there'll be more clouds around. So temperatures along the coast probably only low 80s, but if you're inland, you'll be near 90. And then Sunday is going to be pretty hot, especially if you're inland. 90 or better, probably the city, Jersey, Long Island, mid to upper 80s. It's going to be a hot one on Sunday. Go to the sky cover here for the most part. Obviously, we'll show you that we will be doing cloud cover tomorrow. So we'll have cloud cover to start in the morning, and then maybe some breaks toward the afternoon. And then Sunday, we'll start off with sunshine, and then the clouds and from those storms come in with that front that's going to be coming in. And that front is what's going to be getting rid of Erin. So you can see here's the front coming through. And again, it kind of gets stuck again over us again. So it doesn't really make it too far south, but it's enough that it's going to help push Erin out to sea. That is what we're looking at right now in terms of that. Smoke, go to the HRRR smoke model, and we'll go ahead and look at that one as well. And I think we have the 18Z one here. Okay. I'm going to show you the near-surface smoke, because this is what we've been dealing with here today. We've had some near-surface smoke. It looks like it does get a little bit better tomorrow as far as the near-surface. Still some of it around. It's mostly to the northwest there. But you've had great air if you were over Maine. You had beautiful air. Maine, New Hampshire, Vermont. That's where I wish I would have been. Here's the vertically integrated smoke. Oh, it's oddly enough showing some fires in Nova Scotia. Why is it doing that? Huh. That's interesting. So it is showing some smoke around, unfortunately, from time to time. Let's go and back to the satellite here and see why is it doing that. I'm going to just run this satellite loop. I don't think there are any fires over there right now. It's trying to predict that there might be. So that model predicts if there's going to be fires. So we'll do the canic. I wasn't going to get this involved here. It's supposed to be a short video, but yeah, I don't see anything going on up there. I see beautiful air over there in Nova Scotia. I don't see anything. I don't know why that model is predicting that, but anyway, we will be dealing with some smoke. Let me just jump back to tidbits and just show you the. Maybe not. Let's try this. All right. Well, I guess it's deciding not to work. So, anyway. Oh, here we go. Let's go to the NAM. I just want to see what the NAM has as far as thunderstorm activity for tomorrow. Not quite as developed as Sunday. It has, again, Sunday night is when we're going to have to watch out for this next chance for some thunderstorm activity. I think Sunday night is probably going to be our best bet. So, anyway, that's it. Good night.